What do you do when no one wants to hear the truth? When your message brings rejection instead of applause? That was the life of the prophet Jeremiah, a man called by God to speak judgment, even when his nation refused to listen. The book of Jeremiah is named after its author. Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 1 identifies the prophet Jeremiah as the writer, recording God's words during one of the darkest periods in Judah's history. His ministry spanned from about 630 to 580 BC, leading up to and including the fall of Jerusalem. Jeremiah's purpose was clear: to warn Judah of coming destruction if they refused to repent. After the death of King Josiah, the last righteous king, the nation plunged into idolatry and moral corruption. Though Jeremiah repeatedly called the people to return to God, he also recognized that judgment had become unavoidable because of their hardened hearts. God's call to Jeremiah is deeply personal. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. Jeremiah 1 verse 5. Jeremiah exposes the human condition, saying, "The heart is deceitful above all things." Jeremiah 17 verse 9. Yet even in judgment, God offers hope. "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to give you hope and a future." Jeremiah 29 verse 11. That hope stands in contrast to the devastating reality of Jerusalem's destruction in Jeremiah 52. The book is primarily a message of judgment against Judah's rampant idolatry. God had shown mercy again and again, but persistent rebellion led to Babylon's invasion under King Nebuchadnezzar. Jerusalem was burned, the temple destroyed, and the people exiled. Still, God promised restoration after 70 years, proving that judgment is never his final word. Jeremiah also points forward to the Messiah. In Jeremiah 23, he speaks of a righteous branch from David's line, a king who would reign wisely and bring salvation. This prophecy ultimately finds its fulfillment in Jesus Christ. Jeremiah teaches us faithfulness in difficulty. Obedience to God is not always easy, but it is always right. Like Jeremiah, we are called to trust God's wisdom, even when his will challenges our comfort, knowing that he works all things for good for those who love him.